Oh, those are my hands. Relax. Kendrick just won Rap Album of the Year. I'm happy for him. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Mr. Morale, it's not my favorite Kendrick record. I don't know, something about, you know what I'm saying, young man being vulnerable, hopping up on stage, accepting the Grammy, beating out all his competition while attempting the most thought-provoking music he's ever made in his career, and then being appreciated for those feats just makes me happy. Showing that vulnerability wasn't just thrown out there to just be observed and consumed without also being acknowledged, appreciated, and rewarded. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's see what my picks were. Let's see if I was right for 2023's Grammy nominations list. These are the winners out of everything that I selected and had a thought about. I heard that there was one that people weren't so happy about, and we'll get to that. Actually, it looks like we'll be getting to it right now. Now, for record of the year, I think I wanted Steve Lacy's Bad Habit to win. Joke's on me, it didn't. I didn't picture Lizzo winning, but at the same time, I also didn't listen to About Damn Time like that. I think I had it tied between Kendrick and Steve Lacy for the record that I would have wanted to win this year. So I was wrong, and I should probably go kill myself. Album of the year, I definitely thought that they were gonna give it to a better pick than Harry fucking Styles, bro. I did. Like, I didn't picture Mary J. Blige winning it. I didn't picture Brandy Carlisle winning it. I knew for a fucking fact Coldplay wasn't taking it. Kendrick Lamar dropped way too many F slurs in Mr. Morale for me to believe that they would acknowledge him with Album of the Year. It's just not happening, my boy. But Harry Styles, I mean, Harry Styles' music is the definition of a dude who paints his nails black and thinks he's gender fluid. I mean, that's just the vibe that I pick up when I listen to dudes' music nowadays. I can't fully embrace it because I don't feel like it fully embraces itself. On the other hand, Bad Bunny, whose music I don't even play that often and still managed to hear, I think made way more noise and had way more accolades and actually makes better music than Harry Styles. Me not being the biggest fan of Renaissance, I thought Beyonce could have easily taken it. Adele could have taken it. So that's 2 times the Grammys has made me look stupid. Let's see if there's a third. There is a third. I'm dumb 3 times in a row. I'm pretty sure I gave it to Bad Habit or The Hard Part 5. Doesn't matter which, because the Grammys is basically telling me to go die in a ditch. I didn't have a pick for Best New Artist, so Samara Joy winning is fine with me. Not like if I had a problem with it, I'd be able to like boycott it. I don't know why I just said that. I remember going on a little mini rant about Best Pop Solo Performance and saying that there's no way Easy on Me would win.
Are you sure about that?
Best Pop Duo / Group Performance, I remember giving it to I Like You with Post Malone and Doja Cat. That was my guilty pleasure song. And I still managed to be incorrect a 5th time because Sam Smith and Kim Petras won with Unholy. Best Pop Vocal Album, think that should have went to Adele, but all right, I'm wrong again. Best Dance Electronic Recording, I did think it was going to go to Break My Soul, even though I kind of wanted Kaytranada and Her to win with Intimidated. Not a bad pick though. Best Dance Album, Beyonce winning, doesn't surprise me. But now that I'm looking through this again, I'm very surprised there's no Black Country on here. There's only so much one man can be wrong, bro. It's just, we're just, I don't like. Best Traditional R&B Performance. Oh, look, rare W for me. I was right, like 1 out of a million times. This was the best pick out of this category, though, by far. Best R&B Song. Okay, can we start a streak? Because I'm feeling like I've been, okay. This is 2 out of 35 ain't bad. Best Progressive R&B Album. Okay, look. I'm doing good. I'm doing great right now. I'm doing great. Gemini writes, I'm glad Steve Lacy won something. I can go to sleep satisfied and happy now. Like a proud wife. Best R&B album went to Robert Glasper with Black Radio 3. Personally, I would have picked PJ Morton with Watch the Sun. Thought it was a bit more replay value with that one, but not mad at Robert Glasper winning either. Chris Brown still managed to show his ass and get mad on IG about this pick, though, being not only butthurt that he didn't win the Grammy for this category, but also admitting to not knowing who Robert Glasper is. In regular people land, this really wouldn't be a problem, but for an R&B artist as big as Chris Brown to not know who Robert Glasper is, it shows a problem. Because maybe if you did, your albums wouldn't be as long and as bloated as they are, with vocals that are as robotic as that spy balloon the US recently shot down. Still, I did like some of the songs off the Chris Brown record, but I just think after beating so many people in your career, you would be a bit more silent and be like thankful for even being included in the nominations list. Maybe not the best choice of words, my boy. Best Rap Performance went to The Hard Part 5. I'm happy about that. I was right. Spam up the W. This isn't Twitch, my bad. I'm so glad that God didn't win. I'm so glad. Best Melodic Rap Performance. I was right once again. Okay, we on a roll. We on a bit of a streak. Wait for You, Drake and Tim's. That makes the most sense. It's the best song in this category. Easily. Best rap song. The Hard Part 5. Once again, we're doing it big. You know what I'm saying? I like to thank the Academy. I like to thank my mom, my pops, even though he wasn't really around like that. And the best rap album went to Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. And I'm okay with that. I think out of this category, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers takes the most risks. I think it is the most forward thinking from a cultural perspective, from a personal perspective, really a complete transformation and eventual next step out of the world that Kendrick was building musically up until this point. You know, It's Almost Dry from Pusha T is not my favorite Pusha T record. Y'all all know Come Home, The Kids Miss You should be incinerated in my opinion. And as much as I'm a big fan of Future and I love I Never Liked You, just because of how much fun I have when listening to that album, I can admit that it's not challenging anything. It's not going through any boundaries. It's not breaking down any doors. And God Did is fucking garbage. What more is there to say about that one? It was truly funny watching Kendrick Lamar give his speech because I thought that people were kind of just like overhyping and overplaying up the reactions from Pusha T and Jack Harlow and DJ Khaled. But like after a certain point of this nigga Kendrick Lamar talking, they genuinely seemed upset. I'm not gonna lie. They genuinely had that it should have been me face on while he was talking the whole time. And I'm like, no, it shouldn't have been. Like the inner monologue from these dudes has to be absolutely insane and hilarious. Like DJ Khaled's over in the corner probably thinking, who even heard this? It wasn't even on the radio like that. Meanwhile, Pusha T's over on the side like, I burned my bridge with Kanye for this. Like y'all really gonna do me like this? This is my 14th album about coke. How did I not win? Jack Harlow face just looking like white privilege didn't work this time. I mean, I wouldn't say that there's like some huge level of animosity or like they're seething at Kendrick's success or anything like that, but I don't know, just the visible uncomfortability, I guess, with this win just looks so palpable here. It just you could just see it. It's written all over their face. They're not hiding it at all. Even though Jack Harlow seemed visibly disappointed, can you imagine the reality and how quickly the world would have burned had he won Album of the Year, Rap Album of the Year? Can you imagine the think pieces, the race wars, the eventual text message that he would have sent akin to what Macklemore sent Kendrick back in 2015? Jack Harlow literally would not have been safe. Yo, man, old niggas be funny as hell because like, why are you coming out like this? But overall, outside of the snub that it seemed like they kind of did with Beyonce, I mean, it really didn't make sense why she didn't win over Harry Styles. Not only, in my opinion, having a better album, but also making more noise. Either her or Bad Bunny easily could have taken it, but all right. What was more funny was Harry Styles saying that people like me don't usually win awards like this, which I found incredibly hilarious because he said that during Black History Month at a time where I think a black woman probably should have won the award over him. This literally always happens with people like you. But those are the picks. Those are the winners. And I'm not too upset about it. It is what it is. Some make sense, some don't. But we move.